All right, we're going to be working on page 158, problem 1. Shade the first grid to represent 7/10. Shade the second grid to represent 67/100. So remember that a tenth is a full column. It consists of 10 hundredths. So that's 1/10, and I'm going to need to shade in 6 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So shade them in completely. All right, so that's 6/10. Oh my goodness, I need one more tenth. Sorry, I was thinking of the other one. Now the next one, I need to shade in 6 in the tenths place and 7 in the hundredths place. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shade these all the way. Those are my tenths. All right, so after we shade in the 6/10, we're going to shade in 700. So this is 100th, 200ths, 300ths, 400ths, 5, 6, and 700ths. If we were to compare these, we can see that both of these have 3/10 that are not shaded, but this one also has 300ths not shaded. So this side, the 6700ths, is smaller than 7/10. So 7/10 is greater than 6700ths, or we could just line up our place values to compare. The ones place, there's nothing in the ones place, but if we look at the tenths place, I have a 7 and a 6. The 7 is bigger than the 6, so 7/10 is greater. That's how you can look at it too. All right, next, a marathon is 26 miles, and so it's more than just 26 miles, and 1,056 feet. A mile is 5,280 feet. Write a number model to show the number of feet in a marathon, then solve. Well, I have to convert everything to feet. I know that 26 miles multiplied by 5,280 will tell me how many feet are in 26 miles. But a marathon is 26 miles and 1,056 feet. So then I would solve that to get M for the total feet in a marathon, or I could have done F for feet. So I'm going to take 5,280 and multiply it by 26. I always like to make sure I line up everything correctly. 6 times 0. 6 times 8 is 48. Regroup that 4. 6 times 2 is 12. Plus 4 is 16. The 1. 6 times 5 is 30. Plus 1 is 31. Now placeholder 0. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. Then add them up, making sure I line up my place values up properly. 0 plus 0 is 0 again. 8 plus 0 is 8. 6 plus 6 is 12. Regroup the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 5 is 7. Bring 3 plus 0 is 3, 1. So this number, 137,280, is how many feet are in 26 miles. Now I need to add in this 1,056. So there are 138,336 feet in a marathon. Micheline is buying sports equipment for a picnic. She buys a badminton set for $49 and a beanbag toss set for $129.99. How much money will Micheline spend? Make an estimate, then solve. So $49.99 is close to $50, and $129.99 is close to $130. So if I were to add that together, I'd get about $180. So now let's go ahead. Let's add that up. The biggest thing when we add decimals is we want to line up our place values. So make sure all these place values align. We don't want to forget about regrouping. So their total is going to be $179.98. That's very close to my estimate of $180. Now for number 4, how did the grids help you compare decimals? So think about how you solved number 1, and I specifically talked about that. So if you can't remember, go back and rewatch the part where we talk about that white space. All right, great job, everybody.